Welcome to Dasgeek. I am so excited about this. You guys have to check this out. This is Google Cardboard. It is a $15 masterpiece in my mind. I mean, it's a masterpiece because it's $15, but it's also a $15 masterpiece in that it allows everyone to experience what virtual reality can be, what it could bring, and really the future of this technology, which we're all so excited about. There is no doubt that this is not a competitor to the Oculus Rift or any of the $600 to $800 units out there. It is not meant to be. So do not look at these pictures and things I'm going to show you and go, well, the Oculus Rift specs are blah, blah, blah. There is no electronics in this at all. This is a piece of cardboard with two 45mm lenses inside, and a rubber band and a button made of capacitive touch material. That's it. There is no batteries, no electronics, nothing. It works completely off of those lenses and the distortion and taking two pictures and being able to combine them together. It is very, very cool because it's inexpensive. It is very, very cool because there's a lot being written for it that will allow you to experience certain things in virtual reality. If you can't go out there and afford an Oculus Rift and all of that, or you want to show people what the buzz is all about, this is a cool thing to do it, and you can do it for $15. And here's the best part, guys. I'm going to be giving one of these away. So if you subscribe to this channel and send an email to dasgeek@protonmail.com, protonmail.com, dasgeek@protonmail.com, and say you want to win, that's all you have to do. No purchase necessary, nothing. I will ship one of these to you. I have it right here in this box, ready to go, your very own Google Cardboard. So this obviously has no affiliation with YouTube, and this is just a giveaway I'm doing out of the love for my fans and all the subscribers and how fast we've grown, and to thank you guys for supporting this channel. So we'll be doing that giveaway because I want everybody to try to experience this, but for 15 bucks you can kind of get into this anytime you want, right? Everybody can pretty much save up some lunch money, skip a few lunches here and there, and grab a pair. And you can see I've got a load of apps here. Even though it's a Google device, it works on the iPhone. There are apps for it. You have a Google Cardboard app, which you can do some demonstrations on. They have some very cool demos. I will show you guys some of these. The sound for one of my favorite ones, the Liftoff VR, which is a SpaceX-like app, is very loud, so you won't be able to hear me talk through it, but you can at least see it. And what you see won't be very cool because you're just going to see two pictures, but inside the headset is taking those two pictures and combining them. Then it's using the accelerometer and the gyroscope to figure out where I'm at, and when I'm looking and moving, it's moving with me, just like you would expect with the VR headset. So very cool that they could pack that in utilizing the features that are already built into your phone and make such a cool experience. It's so cool, in fact, my 3-year-old and my 2-year-old absolutely love it, especially the gyroscope app, which is a demo they just think is amazing, and it's funny watching them kind of get disoriented once they take them off. So you can see the experience is indulging enough to really give you that feeling. I will say, as cool as this thing is, there are limitations. Naturally, your eyes do get tired. Mine get tired after about 10 to 15 minutes. It probably depends on you and your body and your eyes, and if you have, you know, problems with your eyesight, like sick in the car or something like that, you may have different experience. You may be able to wear them for hours and have no problem at all. For me, it was about 10 to 15 minutes was the max, and I started to feel a little funny or just uncomfortable. It wasn't like I was sick to my stomach or anything, but didn't want to keep them on. But 15 minutes is plenty enough time to get into some of these apps and experience them and have some fun. All the apps I'm going to show you here that you're seeing on your screen are absolutely free. They do have a lot of ads. Some of them are really, really bad with the ads. Painfully bad with the ads. But then again, they're free, so they're trying to make their money somehow. So I'll let it slide. There are some VR apps that you can pay for. I wish there were more. And some of these apps have in-app purchase options for them as well. So one of the coolest ones, or the ones that I enjoyed the most, was Liftoff VR. Again, the sound is pretty loud on this, but I wanted to show you guys this one. So we'll get this set up, and all I'm going to do is open this up. I'm going to click the app to launch it. I'm going to put this right here and fold it up in Velcro, and that's it. And now when I put my eyes in here, I see see it, but it's upside down. Let's try this again. There we go. Now I can read the text. So what you guys are seeing, I see only a single picture of. And there's no way to look cool doing this, so if I look like a dork, well, I'll look like a dork. So be it. And as you can see, as I pan around and look,
3, 2, 1, 0.
I don't know how much you guys are going to be able to hear because it's such a loud app, but let's just watch and enjoy.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Watching the rocket separate is just awesome.
Still on its way to orbit after a successful ascent up through main engine cutoff.
Roger, go for deploy.
You can click on various points to get different views.
Seconds to LOS TDRS. Roger, nice to be in orbit.
So, I'm sure that experience wasn't as riveting for you as it was for me, but I can tell you it's just an awesome experience. It's so cool to show people this. They can't believe for 15 bucks you can get something this amazing. So, absolutely love it. One of my other favorite apps is the Germ Buster app. It's very, very cool as well. It's more of the game orientation. They also have the Google Cardboard demos themselves, and there's a little barcode actually on your device here. And because there's a couple variations of this, you can scan that barcode and it knows which ones that you have. So it's waiting for me to put this into the phone. So there you go. So then now you can select which of these that you want to utilize, and you're lining up that dot with the one you want to see, and then it will launch. And it seems to know it's not in its case here. Let's try this. There we go. And so this kaleidoscope app is just very, very cool. And my kids absolutely loved it. They've just had the most fun with this app. So very, very cool stuff. You can see that when I went like this, that it went back to the back menu, and that's one of the commands. Let me show you the Germ Buster game, and then we'll be done with this here. And Germ Busters is pretty fun. I've actually kind of got into this game a little bit. And I am on stage 4. Here's some of the ads, but at least in this one, skip it. Now you guys can watch me look like a dork. So your goal here is just to point the bubbles at the germs and find where they're at, and they will shoot little nuggets of snot or whatever it is your way, and you try to knock them out of the air before you die. And you can see your health, and the score is kind of hologrammed up in front of you, which is just really neat. And it's a fun little game to play. Certainly be a lot of fun for kids, or to show people the power of virtual reality. Look at that big pile of snot. Holy moly. Alright, so Germ Buster is a game you can get. It's completely free as well to play. I think they have some options to buy additional add-ins or levels to the game, but it's probably one of the most complete games that I've played so far in the virtual reality setting. And I know what you're thinking. This guy looks like a complete dork doing this, and it's hard for us to have fun or enjoy it when we're just seeing two screens of pretty bad graphics. Well, look, that's why you've got to go pick one of these up, or hopefully you can win a free version that I'm giving away and you won't have to worry about even spending that $15 at all. So that's it. That's Google Cardboard. Wanted to show you guys this because if you haven't heard about it or experienced it, it is well worth the price of entry at $15. You cannot go wrong here. It's a lot of fun. It allows you to get that VR experience very cheap and show it off to your friends. If you're waiting to see what happens in the big giant virtual reality market at the $600 to $800 mark like I am, before you go and spend that money, you want to see who's really going to be making the biggest play in that genre. You don't want to end up getting a device that no games come out for, or that ends up being obsolete 6 months from now. So I'm kind of waiting to see what happens with virtual reality before I spend that big money. You may be in that same boat as well, and in the meantime you can pick up a pair of $15 Google Cardboard and see what Google's doing with these, because they're constantly adding new features and new versions that they're upgrading of this, because this has been a pretty popular product for them. So go check it out, Google Cardboard. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I will talk to you next time.